Hello guys, today we are going to be doing a reaction video. Like, not normal, but we're going to, okay? Let's start with Burial at Sea, Bioshock Episode 2 Explained. Let's start with that. That warning! This is your last warning. Do not watch it.
What's up guys, JV2017 here, and this is my full and complete analysis of the confusing yet satisfying finale to one of the greatest franchises in video game history. This is BioShock Infinite Burial at Sea Episode 2 Explained. If you missed Episode 1 Explained, the link to that video is in the description. By the end of this video, I hope I will have answered any and all questions you have about the second part of this DLC. And if I don't, always feel free to leave a question in the comments section below, because someone else will try to answer it, and of course I will try my best to answer it as well. Also, don't hold me accountable for every theory presented in this video. Infinite's themes are quite deep, and many of its concepts are left open to interpretation, so keep that in mind while listening to my theories and while formulating your own. Before we begin with Episode 2, let's quickly recap the events of Burial at Sea Episode 1. Elizabeth arrives in the alternate universe of Rapture to help Booker find Sally the orphan. They find Sally hiding in the vents, and Elizabeth decides to flush her out by making Booker close all of them and turning up the heat. Booker tries to yank Sally out of the vent, which triggers a flashback. It is revealed that Booker has actually been Comstock, only acting like Booker. Instead of baby Anna only losing her pinky in the past, she lost her head in this universe. Comstock hired the Lutesses again, acting like Booker. Instead of baby Anna only losing her pinky in the which triggers a flashback. It is revealed that Booker has actually been Comstock, only acting like Booker. Instead of baby Anna only losing her pinky in the past, she lost her head in this universe. Comstock hired the Lutesses again to send him to another alternate universe where Anna never existed, which happened to be Rapture. This was so Comstock could forget his guilt for accidentally killing Anna. Elizabeth's purpose is to force Comstock to relive the events and get revenge on him. Okay, so forget his guilt for accidentally killing Anna. Elizabeth's purpose is to force Comstock to relive the events and get revenge on him. Okay, so now that we have that out of the way, let's continue on to Burial at Sea Episode 2. Part 2 begins with Elizabeth living out her fantasy in the beautiful streets of Paris. Elizabeth has always wanted to live here, and her dream seems to have finally come true. The mood and the environment take a turn for the worse when Elizabeth comes across Sally, the same orphan Comstock adopted in Rapture from Burial at Sea Part 1. She chases Sally to a door resembling DeWitt Investigations.
Go away. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything! No! It wasn't my fault! Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
This horrifying scene symbolizes Elizabeth's inaction during the final events of Part 1. At the end, the Big Daddy kills Comstock. He wasn't able to rescue Sally, and neither was Elizabeth. She was so consumed with getting revenge on Comstock that she didn't rescue Sally. This inaction haunts her and abruptly ends her little fantasy in Paris. Continuing on, we find Elizabeth on the floor next to a dead Comstock.
Empty. Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the hold-up?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth. Tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker, what?
Say,
I don't understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Elizabeth wakes up in what appears to be the exact same place of the final scenes in Burial at Sea episode 1. Comstock lies dead on the ground, murdered by the Big Daddy. The scene in Paris seemed to be just a dream that turned into a nightmare. All the while, Atlas from the original BioShock seems to have found Elizabeth in the aftermath of Part 1. We don't know why Elizabeth was asleep on the floor though. I think we can assume that she was knocked out by one of Atlas's men, for now. One of the henchmen hauls Sally away as Booker seems to appear out of nowhere tuning his guitar. He feeds Elizabeth lines to say to Atlas in order to rescue Sally and her own life. Elizabeth offers Atlas a way back to Rapture via Suchong the scientist. Remember from the original BioShock that Atlas is actually Frank Fontaine putting on an accent. Elizabeth gets knocked out and wakes up. Up again.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
Booker continues to speak to Elizabeth through the ham radio. He highlights the fact that Elizabeth used Sally the orphan to bait Comstock into attracting the attention of a Big Daddy, which resulted in his death. Elizabeth picks up the doll head, which resembles Comstock accidentally severing her head as a baby in an alternate universe, the one he came from to live in Rapture. Her reason for wanting revenge on Comstock was that she could see through all of the doors and feel the pain that he caused. In her eyes, what happened to Sally had to be done so that she could get revenge on Comstock for killing her as a baby in an alternate universe. Elizabeth also reveals that she murdered the final Comstock, which confirms my suspicions presented in my Part 1 explained video. The whole point of Part 1 was for Elizabeth to get revenge and kill off a Comstock, perhaps even the last Comstock. The reason he is the final Comstock is because of that final scene from Infinite. I'll explain this in detail at the end of the video. Elizabeth also presents some profound questions, such as, why is she there? And who is Booker talking to her on the radio? As she continues on, Booker confirms that the Paris scene was indeed just her imagination. Booker also admits that he is not actually talking to Elizabeth. More on this is explained in the following scene.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Oh my God. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? Huh? I don't understand.
So Elizabeth admits that she cannot see through all the doors or open any of the tears. It is then revealed that Elizabeth was actually killed by the Big Daddy that killed Comstock at the end of episode 1.
What? Okay. Guys, I'll be right back. Don't worry. Okay guys, so I'm back now. Okay, so yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, continuing on 3, 2, 1.
She also begins to bleed from her nose, which we know foreshadows Elizabeth's death. The reason we know this is because Booker had the same condition throughout Infinite, and so did Comstock when he acted like Booker in Part 1. Both of these men died, so we can expect Elizabeth to as well. Her pinky is also not deformed, which is strange. The fact that she can see her dead body in this world and is still alive will be explained in the next cutscene.
If we're going to end up in the same place as it's
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong. Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died. There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived. trading omniscience and croissants for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a
Lutesses warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse.
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky.
This entire scene is riddled with insight into Elizabeth's current state of being. It is my belief that this scene actually occurs chronologically between the end of part 1 and the beginning of part 2. For some reason, Elizabeth needed the help of the Lutesses to bring her back to Rapture so that she could fix her mistakes in part 1. However...
Okay guys, I'll finish this off in the next video, well that video, because it's too long, it's an hour. So yeah. Just wait, we'll do another one, okay? Okay guys? So I don't really know. This one, this. And no, I do not promote any of these channels. I'm making a YouTube video.
What?
Making another YouTube video.
How many have you made?
This is the 5th one today.
Lucas! Why?
Because I'm addicted. No, I just wanna get famous.
So, reactions as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just like miss yourself.
So, you know, you're gonna get demonetized for that, for mentioning another YouTuber. I'm trying to copy him. Have you found out how to eat it?
No.
Retard, I told you. Fuck, demonetization,
Hey,
fuck.
Oh.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Danny Burke. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a creepy video. You know how in horror movies, there's always like a creepy phone number that's cursed?
Don't mind my brother, he's just mean. Let's just continue.
And you're not supposed to call it, otherwise something terrible will happen. Well, sometimes that appears to happen in the real world too. People out there have some pretty scary stories about phone numbers that you shouldn't call. But hey, you guys should be the judges of that, I think. I'm just a messenger. This is the top 10 phone numbers
Oh god.
you should never call. Coming out number 10, we have Sadako's number. In Japan, many people...
Look at this one. Flamingo.
I've never seen a man come here. It's so smooth.
Why am I different?
You are one of them, Mowgli. The jungle is changing, and the boy may just be our only hope of survival. We're afraid of what man...
A world zero. There is no more world. There is zero world. Because my world has ended. Ollie Zigzag will not support our children financially, even though he's not here with us. Adam, can you please play the sad clip of Ollie Zigzag? Ollie Zigzag, where are you? Ollie Zigzag, I miss you. Ollie Zigzag, please play with our children. Ollie Zigzag, you tried to kill them. Wow, wasn't that sad? I only feel better if I spend money on things. Okay, okay, whatever. This game, I don't know what this is. An MMORPG? What, with monsters and swords? Ew, swords? That's for nerds! Okay, and I like MMOs. Mo's. Thank you for playing I haven't played yet. Okay, I'm going to create a new character. Okay, wait. Okay, there was only one class. Okay, whatever. Pick the wheel. Yeah, I didn't have it. Oh my. Okay, they showed everybody my shirtless body, and I don't really appreciate that. Yeah. How do I get a hairstyle that doesn't make me look like an idiot? Why is my forehead so big? I want a better hairline. Why did genetics have to ruin my life? Why don't they have a chill? I know they're trying to make it realistic, but I want to have a chill face. Can they make a custom one for me and I'll promote their game? Wait, I'm already promoting their. Oh God! I thought these were like faceless people that were trying to attack me, and I didn't even know how to use my sword yet. Does it give me an advantage if I'm taller or shorter? I'll be short. Okay, you guys give me money through shirt sales, so I guess I'll spend that money to show you the games you can't afford because you already wasted all of your money on my stupid Roblox shirts. Haha. Now I'm going to take that money and spend it on. Oh, yeah, this might look incredible and all, but I'm still going to find a thing to make fun of it for. Okay, these actually look. Ew. Oh my. Okay, if there's one thing I hate. Okay, I know these are spiders, but I really hate crabs. Or I hate spiders, and these look like spiders. Well, I just murdered it. It just, when I look at this, it looks creepy because I don't. Oh my God, that was.
Oh no.
Okay, imagine some kid just learns how to read, and then one of the first sentences he reads is on his favorite game, Roblox. Join group now. Or I'll come to your house and kill you. See, this is one of the first sentences little Jimmy read all by himself without his parents' help. And now he is terrified. He knows someone's gonna come to his house and they're gonna kill him. Okay, there's I don't think that ad is allowed on Roblox. They kind of blended it in with the text. Wait, do I want him to come to my house and kill me? I gotta think about this one. Here, I'm not gonna join. He has some extremely good-looking games. United States of Cletus. I wonder what, like, one of the first sentences. What is the first thing I read that scared me? There has to be something. Like, when I first started learning to read, what is something I read that actually terrified me? Ow! Ow! Okay, well, I'm not gonna play your game now. Hey, you hurt my ears. Everything was going fine until you did that, and then you made me sad. Sometimes I'll just refresh the page a lot. Stop showing me this ad. I just had this Norwegian resort open because it just showed me the ad. Stop. I said stop! Thank you. Thank you, actually. It was really nice of you. Oh my God. I'll scroll through ads because sometimes I'll find some gold nuggets, like the thing threatening to kill me. Then other times I'll just see this. I wonder how much money this group has spent on ads with Robux, and they only got 32,000 members. I know I say only, but it seems like they've spent millions of Robux on it. I'm really just trying to see where Roblox ads take me. Star sorority, be who you want to be. No, wait, I was just there. I was Ariana Grande. When was it? Right here. And then there was a hacker there, and the hacker called me ugly, and I've actually been really heartbroken ever since then. Another question about Roblox ads. Okay, before, after. Okay, he gained probably like 40 pounds. Look, he actually had arms there. Now, they're just blocks. He gained some weight. Okay, but he also got rich. But then you see this one, they're both a little chubby, and that's okay, but this one's rich, and apparently a police officer, and he has a gold chain, so he probably spent way too much money on that gold chain because police officers make what, like 40 to 60K a year? Gold and diamond chains are really expensive. He spent his whole salary on it. I'm down with it. I'll play your stupid game. Whatever. I am getting a phone call. Hello? It was actually rooms to go, so it's good that I didn't start screaming. Oh, look, I didn't join this game to be recognized. I joined this game to gain weight. No, that was a furniture delivery, and I'm really glad I didn't start screaming on the phone. Maybe.
I'm sorry guys, but I need to end the video here. I'm about to go to Scouts. Yes, I do Scouts, and yes, I am a 9-year-old kid. I don't think it's illegal to do YouTube if you're a 9-year-old kid, but I don't think so. So yeah, I'm just saying goodbye. Bye bye. Have a great day.